How many zeros are there in a billion? This seemingly simple question will leave many baffled. Imagine the mammoth task of vaccinating this unimaginable number of people and various challenges in doing so. But defying all odds, India has successfully embarked on its biggest ever immunization drive from January 2021. India's response to a black swan event like COVID-19 is learning not only for other nations and various organizations, but also for budding managers like us. What did India do differently? To simply answer, nothing. But why is India's COVID combat a success story? Not forgetting the challenges of population, lack of proper health infrastructure, economic crisis to name a few. India's initial response to the onset of pandemic teaches us the first lesson. Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. Rather than criticizing others for this uncertain crisis, India chose the non-pharmaceutical route by imposing a nationwide lockdown from March 24, 2020 for 21 days. The implications of this decision were profound and widespread. Changing work landscapes, loss of jobs, confined mobility resulted in fear and increased uncertainty among the masses. To boost morale and cheer people up, our Honorable Prime Minister used the second lesson. In an organization when motivation is low, simple acts of solidarity go a long way in re-energizing the employees. Similarly, our Prime Minister requested all the Indians to switch off the lights and stand in balcony with a candle, torch or mobile phone's flashlight. He also appreciated the unprecedented discipline and sense of service by people during this lockdown. This small act did not end the pandemic, but helped the masses recoup strength and fight the invisible enemy. It provided hope that everything will be normal soon. India's contact tracing app Arogya Setu also played a critical role in containing the pandemic. The pharmaceutical route is a management classic related to aggressive marketing strategies while launching a new product. Pharma firms indulged in a game of one-upmanship based on a limited number of trials. Pfizer claimed that its COVID vaccine had attained 90% efficacy. 2 days later, Russia declared its Sputnik 5 was one step better at 92%. Moderna said its vaccine had shown 94.5% efficacy. How could Pfizer stay behind? It soon claimed the final analysis of the vaccine suggested 95% efficacy against coronavirus. Swedish pharma giant AstraZeneca claimed 70% efficacy for a single dose and 90% for a double dose. This aggressive marketing strategy was not just to get orders from their home countries, but also to attract ailing economies in dire need of vaccine supplies. COVID vaccine is also unique in terms of the development timeline. On average, it takes 10 years to develop a vaccine. The previous research on MERS and SARS helped expedite the process for development of the coronavirus vaccine. Given the gamut of vaccine providers and India's constraint regarding the supply chain capabilities and its own vaccination targets, India shortlisted and provided emergency authorizations to 2 vaccines. AstraZeneca's Covishield, produced by Serum Institute of India, and India's indigenous Covaxin, developed by Bharat Biotech in collaboration with the National Institute of Virology. Government of India released an elaborate vaccine rollout plan during the last week of December 2020 to vaccinate 300 million most vulnerable people in the first phase, starting from January to August. Those eligible in the first phase include healthcare workers, frontline workers, and others above the age of 50, equitably allocating vaccines throughout the country. To test and prepare for the seamless delivery and administration of the vaccine, the government first conducted a 2-day dry run in 4 states. This was similar to companies trying their product before the actual go live. This vaccination exercise is going to be a logistical challenge. The government guideline says India's successful conduct of the 2019 election process will be used as a template to run the vaccination drive. The 2019 election saw 900 million voters casting their ballot in 7 phases over 6 weeks. Similar to voting centers, district administrators will soon identify sites for vaccination. Since both the vaccines require 2 full doses to be administered around 4 to 6 weeks apart, the vaccination sessions will have to be set up twice. Whenever a company launches a new product, it is crucial to gauge the market sentiment and forecast the demand. On similar lines, Government of India launched a digital platform called CoWIN, COVID Vaccine Intelligence Network to allow beneficiary registration, session microplanning, real-time reporting of vaccine and issuing vaccine certificates. More than 7.5 million healthcare workers have already registered on CoWIN. Government of India, as per the budget for 2021, has allocated a one-time health expense of rupees 35,000 crores to provide free vaccine to all the Indians. Communication plays a vital role in achieving organizational goals. It serves two purposes: creating awareness and avoiding misinformation. Government of India started its awareness campaign through caller tunes, claiming vaccines made in India are 100% safe and are for the people's benefit. With the second highest number of cases globally, with vaccine needs to cater to 1 billion people, and COVID cases resurgence, India could have restricted its vaccine manufacturers to cater only to domestic needs. India has provided millions of doses of vaccines to various countries, some even as government grants. There are as many as 25 countries to receive vaccines in the upcoming months from India. World leaders such as Brazilian Prime Minister and Mauritius Prime Minister have applauded and appreciated India's efforts in fighting the pandemic. India did what was required and went beyond the call of duty to not only serve the Indians but to the entire humanity. India's successful vaccination drive will provide a replicable model for other countries to emulate. Let's support our government in becoming that 1 in a billion, making our vaccination drive a success.